We're out.
We still got 15 seconds.
1:15.
All right, sports fans, coming to you live from the South Delta Recreational Center. 1 minute left in the ice drying time. And so at the end of the period, Duncan Ross gets a 5-minute major for head contact. I don't know if that was because his head got contacted 5 times for 5 minutes,
maybe.
or he contacted somebody else's head for 5 minutes for 5 times. Nonetheless, he's out of the game.
And the next one.
And he'll be out for the next one. And so 20 minutes up on the boards, we're going to get ready to rock and roll here for third period action, where your NEBC and Yukon Trackers take a 2-0 lead against the Langley Eagles. And so I think they're just having a little discussion over at the players bench. And Raymond Dick going to go serve the 5-minute penalty, I think, for Duncan Ross, I think is what that is.
Yeah. It is.
And so Trackers looking to probably cut this down in probably 30 to 45 minute segments, get fresh legs out there to try to kill off this 5-minute major.
30 to 40 minute.
30 to 45 seconds, sorry. And it's the Langley Eagles taking it into the Tracker zone. They have it in the far corner, and Turner's stick gets caught up underneath the Eagles player. He goes down to the ice, but the Eagles still control. Go to the middle of the ice, and just a good stick by Lowen. And Lowen gets that onto the players bench, and so that one will stay in the defensive zone for the Trackers, as Lowen couldn't keep it away from the gloves hanging over the bench.
That was unfortunate.
And so that looks like London Burnett now going to go on the forward group. And on the back, it's going to be Kindrat and the ends. And so they line it up to the right of the netminder. Set back down into the corner. Williams puts it into the corner. The ends forces the get it out to the point. Then they go back to the top of the circle. And Langley's setting up. They move it cross ice to the far side, and that defenseman's going to put it along the blue line, getting up into the lane. It's the stickman who chips it into the corner, or tips it into the corner. And now Langley trying to pull that puck to the front of the net. It sits in the high slot, kept in at the blue line, and now out. And so Langley will regroup in the neutral zone. They put it down to the blue line, and they're going to call that one offside. So the player crossed the blue line before the puck did of the Langley Eagles, and that's what offside is here this afternoon at the South Delta Recreational Center.
It was a close one, but it was still offside.
Down to 4 minutes left, so just a double minor now left to serve. And so we're at 19:02. Langley's going to put it D to D across the ice. They come up through the middle, top the stick of Lang. Puck's going to be poked over to the boards by Lang. Lang working down low. He gets prepared for the check. And now Langley's going to come back up. They play D to D. Lang's going to take the puck away in the corner. He kicks it over to Kimmy. Kimmy has it down low now. Kimmy's going to go do some work. He pulls it to the middle. He's playing keep away. He's going to go for a skate there, Troy. And he's going to put that back down into the close corner here, and the Langley netminder will step it up. It's up through his equipment. He loses it, but Langley controls. And now they'll move out from the back of their net. They move it up the ice, and they're in through the neutral zone, crossing the blue line. Over to the puck comes Brown. Brown nails the player to the boards, and then that puck's cleared out. And so Connor Brown will go feel good about himself on the boards at the bench for a minute as he goes for a quick change. And puck's below the goal line. Shane Hebert looking it back. Langley defender moves it up to the neutral zone. And Langley's trying to come cross ice. He puts it into the equipment of Rule. Puck's going to roll towards Kindrat. Kindrat's going to get that puck over his blue line. Langley has to regroup. Almost intercepted by Rule. Langley takes it back over the blue line into the near wall. And Schwantz takes the player to the boards. Puck's going to roll to the point. Point man sets up. Shot down to the wall. And that was like a slap pass play by the looks of it there, Troy. And the Langley forward just couldn't control the pass down to the side of the net. Langley now sets up behind their goal, and it's Menard who looks down, cycling down to the puck. It's going to be Lowen, and they stretch the puck out through the neutral zone and sticks to the Trackers. try to knock it out of the control or possession of the Langley Eagles, and the Eagles still control below the goal line of the Trackers. They put it up along the boards, kept in at the point, as Langley puts it back down to the hash marks and back down deep into the corner. And Langley controlling along the wall, shot towards net, deflection, deflects it wide into the corner.
Another
and
set play, that one.
another set play, that one for sure. Langley trying to pull it to the front of net, and they're going to get that puck to as far as the blue line, and Lowen can't clear it, and they get it back to the point. The Eagles work it down to the top of the circle, shot on net, and that one's deflected by Schwantz, I think, into the corner. And now coming out of the zone is Kindrad. He's able to get one-handed, or Menard one-hands it down the ice. And now below the goal line, Lowen's going to force the Eagles to waste a little bit more time to set up. Coming to the pockets for net. Oh, it's just under the heel of Burnet's stick. Langley's able to stretch the ice out. They get it to the middle, working on VM. Shot on net. Water bottle floats up in the air, and that's a power play goal for the Langley Eagles. That was one that looked like McCarthy should have had it.
Yep, you'll want that one back.
So beat some short side through the past the glove.
Power play remains.
Power play remains. It's 5-minute major. So the Trackers aren't out of the woods yet. They'll have a 1-goal lead, but it'll be the Langley Eagles who are going to still have the man advantage. Lang's going to take the face-off draw. He goes forward. He puts that all the way down the ice. And so Eagles are going to start from behind their net. Kimi's going to drive the puck carrier Batty as he applies pressure. Oh, he loses the handle at the blue line. Langley taking it in on Kindrat. Puck comes towards the net. Langley still trying to push the puck towards the goal. It's going to be Kindrat towards the puck. It's going to come to the point. Point man's going to shoot it back to the corner. Langley tries to take it out of the corner. They cycle it down low, and that's off the stick of Kindrat. Kindrat hits the player and gets hit by the Langley player, and that's going to be an even up call right there, I do believe.
Yeah,
It'll be
he brought his arms up.
45 seconds. Faceoff should come all the way down into the Langley zone.
Likely head contact. Brought his arms up when he engaged with Kindrat. 4 minutes, head contact, it looks like.
So Trackers will have to say thank you to that one. They'll have about a 3-minute and 15-second power play after the 45-second time elapses from the major penalty to Ross. So Lowen and Menard out on the forward group. Lowen wins it back. Turner shoots, and it's the netminder who catches the puck off his stick and gets a stoppage of play. They'll do it all over again from the same spot. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Less left on the clock.
That's right.
So Nick Lowen takes the face-off draw again, and this time Langley wins it into the corner, and it's just out of the reach of Menard. And the puck's going to roll up to the blue line, and it's going to be iced and come all the way back down. Probably face-off right here, right in front of us there, Troy.
This guy looked at himself and tried to look at himself in disbelief by doing that.
So they'll line it up to the left of the netminder. And now Nick Lowen will try to win a face-off draw here. 34 seconds left in the major penalty to Duncan Ross. Score is 2-1 for the Trackers, as Langley Eagles get a power play goal of their own. Puck's going to be played towards the blue line. 4-on-4 hockey right now for another 30 seconds. Puck's worked in on Brown. Brown tries to take the shoulder. He goes into the boards hard. And now Eagles control. They cycle the puck down low. It's going to be Connor Brown below his net. He's going to have a little bit of time. And he's going to get checked, and the puck taken away from him. Top of the circle, shot on net. And MacArthur makes the initial save, can't control the rebound. And that puck's not going to make its way out. And it's going to be Lowen to the puck as he takes the body and the man out. And now the puck is somewhere in the corner. Turner puts it back up the wall, intercepted. Langley shoots. It's off the right pillow of MacArthur into the corner.
What's going on?
And now it's a power play for the Trackers. And up the ice works Lowen with the puck. Lowen's going to cross the blue line. He's got Lang going to the front of the ice. Puck's going to be centered to Lee. Lee has the puck bounce on him, and he can't handle that puck cleanly. So it's Kindrat first to the puck. He's going to get it to Lee. Lee's going to have it in the middle of the ice, and he goes around the back of Lang. Puck's going to come and out of the reach of Lang. And so now it's to Kindrat. Kindrat moves the puck cross ice to Vans. Vans is going to chip that puck down low. And here comes the forecheck of the Trackers. Puck's going to roll to Lee. Lee's going to try to get it to Lang. Lang's going to have to go back and try to help the puck out. Over comes London, and they pin the Langley player on the ice. Lang and London trying to gather possession. Lang with the puck, has it behind the goal. Lang looking to center it. Oh, it's just off the stick of London back to Viens. Viens plays it back to Kindrat. Kindrat's going to play it back down over to Lee. Lee looks to the backside. Shot! It's going to go off the stick, and Lang's going to collect it behind the net. Lang tries to play it over to Viens, and he doesn't get two hands on the stick, and the puck rolls far enough in between him and Viens, and the Langley player takes it. Puck's played over to London. London now with the puck. He's going to drive and delay, and London is on the half wall, gets it to Lee. Lee puts it to London just out of his reach. Back to Kindrat. Kindrat shoots, and it's into the glove of the netminder. And so with 13:30 left in the period, a minute 42 left in the power play, Trackers looking to get a little bit of breathing room between them and the Langley Eagles. And faceoff's going to be won by the Trackers. Puck's going to come to Turner. Turner's going to move it back to Kindrat. Kindrat looks back down to Turner. Turner's got Kimmy backside. He goes back to Kindrat. Kindrat winds. He fakes. He doesn't shoot. He does now. It's into the back of the net. Goalie didn't see it. Screen shot. Kindrat finds one, finds a hole and puts the puck through it. And the Trackers get another power play marker. Power play. So 13-13, 3-1 is the score.
Bring her back to center ice.
Line her up at center ice. Shane Hebert to take the face-off draw. He's got Chase London and Kane Fournette on his wings. Puck's going to go back into the corner where Connor Kindrat is. Kindrat's going to use the net as a screen. He's going to be flushed out, falls and gets back to his feet. Touch pass to Hebert.
Bless you.
And back to Kindrat. Kindrat in his own zone. Puck rolling a little bit. It's going to come out to Fournette. Fournette can't handle the pass. Langley has it at their own blue line. They play it back to the neutral zone. London meets the Langley player. Maybe not with a lot of authority, but it looks like it could
have been. Oh, Fournette was coming like a freight train.
And so pucks by the Langley Eagles trying to be played towards the front of the Tracker zone. They keep on whipping on it. Oh, and there's a hit by London. And I don't know, I think they're going to call that one charging.
Yeah, I don't know.
And as the Trackers touch the puck, we'll look for the signal. Boarding.
Yep.
When you turn your back to the player and take the hit, I guess that's boarding.
It is.
Anything that's big and makes lots of noise, they don't like that.
Do not.
Call that 2 minutes.
Only the buzzer, their whistle, and the music is allowed to be loud. Not hit.
4-on-4 hockey for 37 seconds. Nick Lohan to take the face-off. Puck goes forward side. It's going to be controlled by the Langley Eagles. They're going to play it back down to the top of the circle. They play it off the equipment of Turner, and it's just out of the reach of Lohan, but Turner will get it. He's going to put it over the glove. This one's going to be a breakaway for Menard. He's going to get to the puck first. Oh, he tries to center it. He's still behind the goal. He turns over possession of it. And here Langley comes back up the ice. They go cross ice. They move it to the red line. And now stepping into the puck is Connor
It's still
Brown.
4-on-4.
And something happened to the clock, and they're going to have to blow the whistle. Oh, there it goes. Still going.
Still going.
And so Langley slowly making their way up through the ice. It's off the stick of the Langley forwards, and it'll be Brown.
Is it not?
It down the length of the ice. Not sure if they know that they're 4-on-4 at this point.
I do not know what they're doing.
Quickly to the puck is Lee, and now the Eagles will move it up ice, and it's off the stick of Lang, bounces to Kindrat. Kindrat gets that off the glove of the Langley forward, and now Langley will set up in their own zone.
Now it's 5-on-4.
And now it's 5-on-4, and Langley's going to wrap that around the boards. MacArthur has it stopped up behind his net. Kindrat to the puck first, and he gets it over to Viens. Viens is going to find a hole and put it down the length of the ice. Netminder stops it up, and the defender will have to go to the puck right away. Oh, Lang reaches for the puck, just misses it, and Langley is able to reverse the puck. They go D to D, come back through the middle of the ice. Lang back checking, he'll go for a change, and now Langley moves it through the neutral zone. Langley controls at the top of the circle, trying to move it towards the ice. Point man comes in, shot comes to the backside, one time missed, and it's going to roll over to Kindrat. Kindrat's going to have an opportunity to clear the puck, and he puts it down to the blue line of the Eagles. Now pressuring the puck with Roll. Roll takes the player into the boards and forces him below his own goal line, and that defenseman will play it over to his partner, and it's going to bounce towards the goaltender, who sets it up behind his net for his other defenseman. Langley moving up the ice now. They get it over the tracker blue line. They are trying to get it around the padding of Kindrat. Kindrat blocks the shot, and so 22 seconds left in the penalty to London. And it's going to be Fournette who's able to get that down the length of the ice. And the netminder is going to have to play it away from Rule. He puts it into the corner, and that's off the stick of the defender. Kimmy picks up a loose puck, bouncing puck, sits there at the top of the blue ice. He can't get it to his stick to swat it at the netminder, and going back the other way, it will be the Langley Eagles, intercepted by Lee, and Lee gets that down the ice. We're back to even strength. Here's Raymond Dick to the puck, and that puck comes to the near corner, and that puck's flipped up, and it's batted down with the glove, and at the blue line, Schwantz tries to keep it in, puck comes out, Turner steps up on the puck, he gets it to Kimmie, Kimmie's in behind the defenseman, centering it to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick gets his head up at the last minute. To the puck is Lee now. Lee down into the corner, avoids the check, still has the puck, takes it towards the net, and it bounces in the slot out to Schwantz, and that one's off of the equipment of Turner. They dump it in, and the trackers will have to tag up as they were offside. And now Langley moving it up to the far side. They get to the blue line of their own and through the neutral zone, crossing the tracker zone on the near side. They center the puck towards the net. It's off the the left pillow of MacArthur, and it's going to be cleared out of the zone by Raymond Dick. Oh, Dick gets buried into the boards from the back.
And he didn't even have the puck.
And no call for interference or anything. Here comes Kimmie racing towards the puck, and he's trying. Oh, that was a wicked smack and smack. And so there's Kimmie with the puck, and Kimmie's going to pull it back into his own zone, try to get himself a little time and space. He gives it up to Kindrat. Kindrat's going to flip it back to the open wing, and skating to the puck is Connor Brown. And that puck goes up. It's kept in on play kept on side by Menard, but then it's cleared back out, and it'll come to the stick of Kindrat. 8:51 left in the period. 3-1 is the score for the Trackers, and it's bunted out of the air by Menard, who plays it over to Lowen. Menard now gets to the puck first, and that puck's going to get to the blue line. It's kept in by Kindrat. It's going to bounce to the near corner, and it'll be the Langley Eagles getting it to the top of the circle, and it's Lowen trying to lift the stick. He's trying to get it down away out of the position of the Eagles, and it's a little bit of whack-a-mole going on. The puck makes its way back down, and now it's Menard trying to get that puck away from the Langley defender. Pulled up front, centering pass, shot by Lowen, and saved by the netminder to keep it out of the back of the 4x6. That one swatted out of the way of Kindrat, and back to the puck will be
they're going to blow that whistle.
Brown. And so no icing's called. It was waved off, and Brown was misled by his goaltender, who thought it was icing. They go cross ice, reaching for it is Menard. He's trying to get around the defenseman. Defenseman's going to play it behind the net. It's going to roll away from the other defenseman. And that one's flipped up and played out, bounces out of the way of Brown, and it gets to the blue line where Fournette waits for it. Or is that Lowen? That might be Lowen. And so now Kindrat to Lowen. Lowen has it over his own blue line, tries to pull it up, and it's intercepted by the Eagles. And
that's
now Fournette will go to the puck. And they go D to D. The Eagles, they're going to look up ice off the skate of the Eagles as Chase London finishes his check. Off-wing shot, pulls off the bottom of the net and out of play.
I think Mac got a stick on that one, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah.
I thought I heard a clunk off the side of the net.
It was pretty flat stick on that one, I think.
So 7:17 left in the third period. Offensive zone face-off for the Eagles, down to the right of Tyler MacArthur. And that looks like Shane Hebert's going to take the face-off draw. Big puck's going to roll towards the middle of the ice, and Hebert's going to help that puck to London. London's going to go across ice and get it over to Fournette. Fournette looks to hit the Langley defender. He turns away, and so the noise comes from Fournette hitting the boards more than anything.
Uh-oh.
And it's off the handle of Deanne's. Puck's played back down low by the Eagles, and Hebert finishes his check at the blue line and sends the Eagle defender to the ice. And over comes Hebert now, and he's up working up the wall. Fournette sort of runs a little interference for him. London now with the puck, crosses the blue line, looking to shoot, loses the handle. That puck's going to make it out of the zone, and D'Angelo's going to play that back in, but it's stopped up by the skate of the Eagles defender. He's going to skate up, they go cross ice, intercepted by Turner, and forcing the Eagles back into their own zone. Eagles move it up through the middle of the ice, and they're going to take it and go cross ice now, and working on Turner's shot's going to be deflected. Out of play?
No, right into Mac's glove.
Okay. So when it goes into the glove then and he doesn't put it back down, that is a stop, is it not?
That is true.
So 6:20 left in the period. They'll line it up to the left of MacArthur. Eagles trying to win the faceoff draw. They're going to put it down into the corner. Puck's going to come over to Schwantz. Schwantz going to move it up ice, but it's on to the stick of Kimmy. Kimmy loses the handle, and it's the Eagles are going to drive the lower circle. It's down low below the goal line, and it's going to go to the far corner. Kindrat goes and gets taken out into the boards. Now puck comes towards him, misses wide, and now it's over to Kimmy. Kimmy has the puck, gets it to the blue line, but not out. It's still kept in, and now they play it off the glass, but still not out. This is what I say, danger, danger.
Yes.
When you have opportunities to clear the zone and you don't. Curtis Lee now making his way up the ice, plays it cross ice. And that one is going to go for an icing as Lang thought he might have been able to reach for that. Was they not over the red line?
I thought they were, but apparently not.
One more step, I guess. 5:34 left in the third period. 3-1 is the score. They'll line it up to the right of MacArthur. Looks like number 19 taking the face-off, or number 18?
19.
So Nick Lowen's going to take the face-off draw, and that puck bounces, and it's going to come to the point. Langley plays it back down into the corner, and it's out of the reach of Kindrat. And the Eagles are first to the puck. Kindrat trying to knock the puck away. Fake shot from the point, intercepted now by Kindrat. Kindrat's going to turn the puck and come back the other way with it. And he's got people driving the net. Shot! Off some sticks and over to the far corner, and Langley will regroup and come back the other way, and Menard pitches back up to the puck as the Langley defender couldn't get it out, and that puck sauced over to Kindrat. Kindrat off wing, just misses the far post. Rule now lets it go for Schwantz. Schwantz plays it down low, and it'll be Langley taking it back to the point. Schwantz able to get it to Menard at the bottom of the circle. Shot! Rule
nice try.
Deflects out of play, and a stop with 4:50 left in the third period. So they'll line it up to the left of the netminder. And take the faceoff draw. Looks like it'll be Curtis Lee. Out with Logan Heaney and Connor Brown and Tyler Turner on the point. Puck's in the skates. Going to be played to Brown. Brown to Turner. Turner shoots. Flipping puck. Stopped in front of the netminder by the Langley defenseman. Played back down into the corner by Connor Brown. Over to the puck now on the forecheck is Lee. Lee takes the body of the Eagle player into the boards, and the Eagle player stops and starts and tries to get away from Lee. Puck's flipped up through the middle of the ice. Turner's back is able to clear the zone, and the Eagles will have to regroup and get back on side. They're going to dump that one in, and icing is waved off.
Why
Brown's
wouldn't it?
going to put it around the boards to Lee. Lee's going to play that puck down into the corner. Over comes Brown with a high check. Puck's going to get to Kimmy. Kimmy's going to work his way up on the ice. He's going to try to get around the defender. He gets taken into the boards at the head. They're going to call that a head contact penalty, I'm sure. They're wondering how that's a penalty. He's going to touch his head, and they're going to figure out how to.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Oh, tripping. Pushed him over.
Body check?
Pushed him over backwards. Tripped him.
That wasn't the call right there. I thought that was this guy getting the penalty.
I did too.
Kimmy. But it must have been behind the play. So it's a tracker.
Power play!
4 minutes left in the period. Kimmy controls, gets the puck to Turner, back to Kindrat. Kindrat gets Menard in front of the net. Kindrat shoots. Oh, it's off the knob of the stick and rides just wide and high. Kimmy now is going to back sauce it over to Kindrat. Kindrat has it on the far point. He's going to move towards the middle. Kimmy's going to go to the top of the circle. He gets the puck. He's looking to shoot it. He's getting taken out and pushed towards the boards. And now it's Menard and Kimmy playing for the same ice. Backside from Menard to Turner, but it's blocked by the paddle of the netminder. Puck's going to come and be cleared by the Eagles now as the Trackers could not handle it cleanly. MacArthur's going to play it up to Turner. Turner now will come up the ice. And here he comes through the neutral zone. He's being harassed by the back checkers. Kimmy now, puck's going to delay and stop up. And it's Lowen taken out at the back. Turner with the shot, blocked. Turner with the shot, just misses. It's now Menard with the puck. He's going to work his way up to the point to Kimmy. Kimmy's going to go cross ice to Kindrat. Kindrat now has the puck, plays it back to Kimmy. Kimmy's going to shoot, and he hits the glass and behind the net minder. The sound every goalie loves to hear. 52 seconds left in the power play. Puck goes up. Turner's going to play it back. Kimmy has it at the near point. He looks backside over to Kindrat. Kindrat has Menard in the crease. Oh, short side.
Boy,
beats the netminder.
He didn't give him much room, and he sliced that one through.
So we have ourselves another power play goal. 4-1 is the score.
Somebody's getting a penalty out of that after the whistle from White, I do believe.
Was it from White? I was wondering, he blew his whistle there. It's a little bit strange.
I think there is a little hacking and slashing.
And so 2:43 left in the period. And Lowen is being sent off the ice.
What? I do not know.
Did we just not score? Interesting. We'll have to try to figure this one out, folks.
It was after the whistle.
So he's going to be gone for the next game too, or double minor and just kicking him out?
Just an unsportsmanlike.
Well, it's 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. Hopefully it's just not a major penalty is all I'm thinking.
Well, what can you get in a major penalty for after the whistle?
Not too sure. And so no time's up on the clock, so did he just get a 10-minute misconduct? It's still out for the next game, is it not?
I don't know. Maybe.
And so it's Kindrat with the puck. He's going to ice it. I don't see any penalties on the boards.
I don't either. But we've only got 4 skaters.
But we do only have 4 skaters. And so that puck is to the blue line. And it can be played back to the opposing blue line. It's Langley now. So the Trackers might end up winning the game, but they might end up losing because they're going to have 2 players out of the lineup for tomorrow by the looks of it, depending on what that last penalty was to Laurie. And so Three goes towards the puck hard, and that guy goes into the boards awkwardly, centering puck to Lee. Lee's going to get it to his forehand. He shoots, but it's into the glove of the netminder who makes the save. So a minute 59 left in the period, and it's a 4-1 lead. Something happened at the end of the last goal that has Nick Lowen ejected from the game.
I don't know, maybe you at home saw it. At least we should be able to rewind it.
Should be able to rewind it and re-watch it. Not that it's going to change anything.
No, but might explain something.
Official needs to get down to his position before they can drop the circle. He's trying to get there quickly, Troy. And so maybe they're trying to put the penalty up on the board. There's 7 minutes to number 19. So 2 and 3 minutes.
3:17.
Oh, he got a double minor. That's why he's out. So Lowen will be back in tomorrow's game if that's what it was called.
I hope so.
And so reaching for the puck is Turner. Comes to land to Lee. Lee's down in the corner. Lang will be able to keep that one in. He's going to play it back to his defenseman Schwantz. Schwantz is going to get that down into the zone. And up the ice comes the Langley Eagles. And they get it into Schwantz's corner. And so minute 40 left in the period. Schwantz with it, puts it around the boards. It hits some players. It's over the backside, and MacArthur gets back to the post with the help of Turner to keep it from getting into the back of the 4x6. And Lee gets it out of the zone. And it's put over and back into the zone of the Trackers. And now it's Langley to the puck. Schwantz is going to go pressure it. And so minute 16 left, and the Trackers are able to clear it, and Langley will go back to their own zone.
Langley with Lang with Lang and Lee on them. Langley.
Intercepted by Huber. He gets it over to Marcus Rowe. So you heard it here. Last minute of play in the third period. Trackers lead 3-1. It's the Langley Eagles on the power play. And so it's 4-1, sorry. And so the puck's on the half wall and it works down in the corner. Kindrat reaches for it. It's going to be Brown looking for the loose puck. And Brown will get to it and flip it out through the middle of the ice. And here it comes down. It'll be stopped up by the netminder. And in behind his own goal, number 2, he stops up and comes out the far side, near side, sorry. He works it up the ice. And finally makes their way and dumps it in. It's off the skate of the linesman and stops up there. 24 seconds left. This one went out of play into the player's bench. And so the whistle goes.
Whistle goes. I think that went off the wall, off the player, into our bench. Off a Langley player into our bench.
Not Lang or Lee, just a Langley.
Just a Langley.
So 22.7 seconds left. He's up to Dem Menard. Puck's going to come back to Kindrat. Kindrat's going to get that to the neutral zone. Langley will have to come back to the puck. And the Eagles race towards it, and they stop up behind their net, and they move it up the near side. And they're going to get it to the red line. And now here comes the check of Brown, but he takes the worst of that. And puck's going to roll over to Kindrat. Kindrat has the puck down low. And so we'll have a little end of the period.
Yeah.
And so it is the NEBC and Yukon Trackers who take a 4-0 or 4-1 lead, or they win the game 4-1. And they will play tomorrow at, I believe, 1:15.
Yeah, it should be.
So we'll double check that time, but I'm pretty sure they play the early game tomorrow and not the 3:30 game. They'll finish first in Pool B, and so they'll play at 1 or 1:15, and they'll be taking on whoever was fourth in Pool A, which will get all sorted out here by the end of today, Mr. Viens.
We shall.
And so they'll shake hands and then they'll line up on the blue lines for the player of the game. So it was a tight game there for a good solid 2 periods there.
Yep.
And the major penalty, Langley's able to squeeze back into it to make it 2-1 in the third period. And then a power play goal by the Trackers makes it 3-1. And then they are able to get one more to make it 4-1. So here they go to line up. So check your schedules. See when the Trackers play next tomorrow for sure. And so it's the NEBC and Yukon Trackers who are victorious 4-1 in their third game. And they're just sorting out who they're taking.
Yeah. Isn't it?
And so thanks for joining us this afternoon, folks. For my cameraman, Troy Viens, I'm Todd Lang. Till next time, keep your heads up, sticks on the ice. Join us for live Trackers Hockey tomorrow on YouTube. Tentative time will be 1:15.
He was on the score sheet, lots.